But Rickey, if you happen to be watching, my friend, maybe there's a couple things you could ask your friend Kamala Harris, since she's your sorry or sorrow or whatever she is to you. Well, one of the problems that I have with Kamala Harris is not just Kamala Harris, it's the people that support Kamala Harris. Yeah, and I don't mean your average voter. We haven't even gotten to that point yet. What I'm talking about are the celebrities that run out so willy-nilly, who know nothing at all about Kamala Harris's policies or what she's done, and they say, vote Kamala. You don't believe that they're already doing it? Well, brace yourself for this.
Hey, what up? This your boy Rickey Smiley. Hey, so one thing about us Greeks, most of us stick together. Now, I want everybody to go and support Kamala Harris. She is our senator, United States Senator out of California, HBCU graduate, and we are really, really proud. And she has announced her candidacy to run for president of the United States. And I believe in her. She is awesome. I watch her on the Judiciary Committee ask tough questions to people that's being put in office, and she is awesome. So, and she is representing Alpha Kappa Alpha, Sorority Incorporated. Possibly, you know, if she wins, she would be the first woman president, first black woman president, and a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So this your boy Rickey Smiley representing. Hey, make sure y'all go out and check out Kamala Harris and follow her on Instagram and show her some love and support. Let's get this thing down. I need all the Qs, all the Kappas, all the Sigmas, all the Iotas, Kappa Kappa Psi, all the non-Greek organizations, Phi Mu Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, the rest of the AKAs, Zeta Phi Beta. Did I forget anybody? Tau Beta Sigma, Sigma Gamma Rho. Everybody, let's go out and support Kamala Harris and send a cash donation to her campaign. Let's make this thing happen. This your boy Rickey Smiley from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Peace.
And I'm not saying that Rickey Smiley is a bad guy. I happen to like Rickey Smiley. I think he's funny. I've been a fan of Rickey Smiley for probably 20 years now. But Rickey Smiley doesn't know anything about politics. At least he doesn't appear to know anything about politics. Nor does he appear to pay any attention to what Kamala Harris really puts out. I mean, Kamala Harris, the same day that she announced running, she was asked about being an Indian American and being an African American, and she firmly stated, I'm neither. I'm just an American. I'm an American American. I'm a proud American. So basically, she distances herself from black folks, but Rickey Smiley doesn't care about that. Or does he not know about it? Rickey, would be nice, brother, not to just blindly support people because you happen to go to a sister school. You know, people that aren't good for the community go to school too. They graduate from places. What are we going to do next? We're going to marry people because they like the same style of haircut or the same music artist? I mean, when do we draw the line and say, hey, you know what? It's time for us to become educated about our candidates and not be just lured in because we see some brown on them. Oh my God, she got brown skin. Must be in my best interest. That's called nepotism. That's called clickery, and it's also called pretty fucking stupid. You know, we have to grow up and look at politics from a vantage point of what do we get out of voting for this particular candidate. Rickey, how about ask her before you send people to send their money, like, what you gonna do for the people if we help you win? What do you stand for, Kamala? At least, and if you did have that private conversation, you could have slipped it into your video, bruh. Let us know you did some due diligence before you have people reaching in their pockets for money they really don't have like that to donate to a candidate who already said, hey, I ain't black. I'm Indian. I'm American. And don't ask me no more. Read my book. It's pathetic. It's simple-minded. And even if she did say she was black, that wouldn't have done it for me. I still want to know what she did for the people. But my point is this. If you're going to wait to announce your candidacy on the day of Martin Luther King's birthday, and then use that as an instrument, because don't tell me it was a coincidence. You don't know Martin Luther King. You didn't meet him. So what do you have to do with it? Well, I see what I think you were trying to say is that I'm a black woman and I could be the first black female president. But why? Well, I could go on and on about her. But Rickey, if you happen to be watching, my friend, maybe there's a couple things you could ask your friend Kamala Harris, since she's your sorry or sorrow or whatever she is to you. You can ask her why, when she became the district attorney, she was against the death penalty. Yeah, she was against it. She said death penalty was unjust. She didn't want to support it. And she took a little bit of heat for it. But why did, after only a few years, when she became the attorney general, she caved in and supported it? Why change course? Does that make sense to you, that a person would come in with a certain conviction, stand tall on it, and then when politics comes into play, all of a sudden not be in support of the thing that got them in office to begin with? It's not like she ran on, well, I've changed my opinion on the death penalty. She waited till she got in, after she got the votes, and then she was like, hey, I no longer support the death penalty. I think whatever the state wants to do is fine. There's also a couple things she didn't do that I didn't think was so great. Maybe you could ask her, since you have a direct connect to your sister. You could ask her why she failed to, why she opposed the bill that would have required her office to independently investigate cop shootings. Yeah, she talks about she's leading the call for police reform, but why does she oppose the bill that would make sure that every cop shooting be investigated by an independent party? Who was she protecting and why? Come on, Rickey, you know these issues matter. We got a caving on the death penalty. And how many people have you seen get released after 30 years of sitting on death row? Kamala Harris gave up on them. She ain't supporting that anymore, even though we know what happens. And then we have her not backing a bill that we require all cops to not only be investigated when they shoot and kill a brother or a sister, but also to force them to wear body cameras. Yeah, see, in that bill, it wasn't just about, are we going to investigate? It was also to force police officers to be accountable so that we can sort of like be a bug on the wall and see what's going on. See, that's a type of policy that I think is the deal breaker. And if it's not a deal breaker, the least you can do is ask. I mean, since you are going to your audience of millions and telling them to send her money. It's called due diligence, bruh. All right. When people say, Tim Black Man, why you seem so pissed off? Why don't you have faith in the people? Because of shit like this. Look at it. Look at it. All right, let's move on.